Hello everybody, Miss Lottie Da here, and today is Book of the Month time. Yes, so let's see what book I got. So, I love this cover, of the inside of the box. Fiction forward. Yes. Okay, so I chose House of Glass by Sarah Pekkanen. I hope I said that correctly. I probably just butchered it. I apologize for that. So I got my book and I got my handy dandy bookmark here. It says, "Welcome to the Friend Zone," in a good way. And then at the bottom it says, "We're so glad to call you a friend with benefits." And then you've got this little friend on the back. How cute is that, right? So let's get into what House of Glass is going to be about, shall we? All right, so on the outside, they were the Golden family with the perfect life. On the inside, they built the perfect lie. A young nanny who plunged to her death, or was she pushed? A little girl who collects sharp objects and refuses to speak. A lawyer whose job it is to uncover who in the family is a victim and who is a murderer. But how can you find out the truth when everyone here is lying? Rose Barclay is a 9-year-old girl who witnessed the possible murder of her nanny in the midst of her parents' bitter divorce and immediately stopped speaking. Stella Hudson is a best interest attorney appointed to serve as counsel for children in high conflict custody cases. She never accepts clients under 13 due to her own traumatic childhood, but Stella's mentor, a revered judge, believes Stella is the only one who can help. From the moment Stella passes through the iron security gate and steps into the gilded historic home of the Barclays, she realizes the case is even more twisted and the Barclay family far more troubled than she feared. And there's something eerie about the house itself. It's a plastic house with not a single bit of glass to be found. As Stella comes closer to uncovering the secrets the Barclays are desperate to hide, danger wraps around her like a shroud, and her past and present are set on a collision course in ways she never expected. Everyone is a suspect in the nanny's murder. The mother, the father, the grandmother, the nanny's boyfriend, Evan Rose. Is the person Stella's supposed to protect the one she may need protection from? Very good. I cannot wait to dive into this book, which I am going to start today. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a rainy, nasty day here. Perfect day for the fireplace and reading, which I will do. But I also want to mention another book that I just finished last night that is really good. It's an older book. It came out in 2008. I bought this from my library at the bookstore that we have there, and it's called Dead Dancing Women. And it's by Elizabeth Kane Buzelli. I hope I said that right. This is an Emily Kincaid mystery. Emily Kincaid is an ongoing character in a series of books. It's a mystery book, but Emily Kincaid is also a writer herself. So this is a really good story. Oh my goodness. So many twists and turns in this book. I paid $0.25 for this book at our bookstore. They had we have like a bookstore right as you come inside to our library, and it's all books that the library wants to get rid of. So they just sell them all for like $0.25, 50 cents, $1. I go in there and I come out spending, I don't know, like a whole basket full of books. But this one, I had never read this author before, never heard of the Emily Kincaid series, but now I want more after reading this book. So what it's about is, well, let me just read it to you. Most days are all the same here in Leetsville. No better, no worse. It was just another garbage day, fighting off the scavenger crows. Then things got worse. A lot worse. A severed head tumbled out of my garbage can. With a co-eyed chasing ex-husband and a string of failed mystery novels haunting her, part-time journalist Emily Kincaid is convinced she's destined for tragedy. So it figures that just when Emily finds peace, a cozy cabin nestled in the northern Michigan woods, that severed head would turn up and ruin it all. Emily soon learns that the victim belonged to the Women of the Moon, a group of old ladies who sing and dance around a bonfire in the woods at night. Someone in town has a serious problem with their earth-praising rituals. Now, one by one, they're turning up dead. And Emily finds herself pulled into a righteous murderer's mad machinations? I don't know, I've never seen... Big word. By forming an uneasy alliance with the fractious deputy Dolly, can Emily manage to stop the killings and somehow devise a happy ending? Well, I know, but I'm not going to give it away. I highly recommended this book if you can find it. Like I said, it came out in 2008, so it's a bit older. In fact, I really enjoyed this so much. In the back, there is a place that you could go and you could buy all of the Midnight Ink books, because it is a publishing company, but you could also buy any books that they've published there. So I got curious. I went to the site. It's no longer there. Apparently it was shut down in 2018, unfortunately. So it no longer exists, and I'm sad because I really wanted to go and check it out. And like, how cool is that name, Midnight Books? Midnight Books Inc. Like, that's really cool. I really liked that. So there is that. So I am going to be reading the House of Glass. This was my book of the month choice. Now, I'm not paid to talk about this at all, but you guys, seriously, this book was free for me this month. Free. Yeah, I didn't pay a dime. And you know what? I'm not going to pay next month either. I paid $16.99 my first time. I bought a $5 book just because I wanted to read it. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed in it, but that's another story. But I just paid that one-time fee, and now my books are free each month. Yes, you heard me correctly. I got this for free. So I highly recommend it. Book of the Month Club, look it up. bookofthemonthclub.com probably is what their website would be. I can leave a link if you're interested, if you want to get back into reading. And the only problem is, however, is that you need to choose books that you think you might read again, because or books that you know you could easily pass on to someone else to read. Have a plan with what you want to do with them once you're done reading them. Now, I have a library of my own that I'm trying to build, and I love mystery books. So I am going to be keeping this because, if I like it, that is. But just reading from the synopsis of it, I'm sure I'm going to love it. But, yeah, I know I'm going to really like this book. So you need to think about that when you're selecting books, if you're going to buy them. Like, am I going to read this again? Also, another thing, I am not paid to talk about this either, but Goodreads. You can download it. It's an app. Go to Goodreads. Let me show you, for example, on my phone. And if you download the app and you can find me and friend me, I can see what you're reading. You can see what I'm reading. You can see my reviews, everything. It's really cool. So you can go here, and then it gives you a selection on books that you've read, what you're currently reading, and the books that you want to read. You can select it. Right now I'm reading, it's called Final Strike. It's on my Kindle, by Jeff Wheeler. It's a book that I won in a Goodreads giveaway, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. But you can even update your progress, so that if you're in a book club, or, you know, just out of curiosity, you want to see how far someone's into a book, or mark your own progress. You can do that as well. Now, I haven't updated it. I'm more like 50% now into this book because I read a lot of it last night. It's really good book, you guys. Oh wow, it's good. Anyway, so then if you go to the more button there, it brings up a bunch of different things as well. You can set a reading challenge for yourself. Now, I already met my reading goal for the year, actually, so I had to change my goal. So this is a new goal for me. I had to up it. So anyway, so if you go to giveaways, you press that little button there, and then this pops up, and you can filter it on, you know, what kind of book you want, featured, ending, recent, popular, and then you would just hit that enter giveaway button. I'm not going to do it because I don't want that book, and chances are I would probably end up with it. Now, here's one that I think would be interesting called Guns and Almond Milk. And it's a giveaway. It tells you the day it starts and the day that it ends. You would just hit the enter giveaway button. Not going to show because it has my address. You select that address. Yes, I have read and agreed to the giveaway terms. And then you press enter giveaway. And poof. My giveaway selection was entered. So that's all you do. And then there are several of them. I win all the time, you guys. I have a ton of not only Kindle books, but also hardback books. In fact, I have one coming on its way that I just won yesterday. And they're free. You don't pay a dime for it. It's absolutely free. So definitely check that out. Goodreads.com. And like I said, it's an app on your phone as well. And it also recommends books for you too. You can put in, you know, what kind of books you like or whatever. It also will bring up, you know, friend recommendations. And these may not even be people you even know. I'm friends with people on there that I have no idea who they are, but they, you know, they're interested in what I read. We read the same kind of stuff. They want to see my reviews probably is what I'm thinking. And I follow them back. I mean, that's just what it is. You cannot message each other. You can't do any of that. It's not even like that. It's all about reading. It's not a social platform. Not really. I mean, you can, like I said, you can't discuss anything with each other. You can leave a review, but that's about as social as it gets, to be quite honest. It's more for a thing for you to keep track of what you've read, what you want to read, and also you can see what your friends are reading as well, you know, and I've done that before. Like, I've been like, I wonder what this person's reading, because we enjoy the same type of books. So you can do that as well. It is linked to Amazon as well. So if you have a Kindle, you know, through Amazon, you can link your Kindle account to Goodreads, and it's automatic. And then once you finish a book on your Kindle, the Goodreads thing, it'll pop up and say, would you like to rate this, whatever. I highly recommend that too. So like I said, you can find me. Miss La-Di-Da is my name if you download Goodreads. So, alright, that's going to do it for today's video. I should have worn this shirt yesterday. Remember I told you guys I love cherries? Yes, I love this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. So I should have worn it yesterday. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because tomorrow I will be unboxing my Allure beauty box. So that's coming up tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Miss La-Di-Da saying ta-ta for now.